Hello everyone. Today I'm going to be talking about how much money I made day trading Genius Brands stock, ticker GNUS, as well as Dave & Buster's stock, ticker PLAY, PLAY. So before we get into it, please like, subscribe, leave a comment. If you have any questions throughout the video, leave a comment. I promise I will get back to them no matter how many comments there are. So let's get into it. Made my first trades on Genius Brands around 8:38 a.m. on June 29th. It's Monday. Last day I traded was last Thursday. And I had bought about 50 shares at 238. So let's take a look at where that would have been. Yeah, so that would have been this area right here. Essentially, it had this big run up, and buying up there was more of an insurance type thing in case it kept going up. So that's why I bought there. Obviously, I bought right at the very top, but relatively small amount for me. And then I bought about 100 shares at an average of 232. At what time? Let's take a look. 8:47 and 8:49. So here I bought at 233, and then I bought here. So that area there. Then I bought 100 shares at 229 and 200 at 228. So 229, I bought those shares right around there, and I bought the ones at 228 right in this area. I was about to put a lot more money into it, and then it started having this big run up, so I decided not to. I bought another 200 shares at 231. So this area here. I then sold all of those shares at 232. It honestly was not a good trade. I made $10 on, like, I don't know, $1,600 worth of trading. So that was really bad. That was an underperformance for me, but hadn't used all of my money, and I sold out really soon. So let's look at the next trade. I bought 200 shares at 9:04 and then 9:06 a.m. for an average of 233. So right in this area. I then sold those shares at 237, so nearly 2% profit, somewhere in that area. And stick around, I'm going to be talking about Dave & Buster's stock in a few minutes. Maybe also where I can see that stock going over the next couple weeks. So stay tuned for that. Be awesome to have you stick around. But now we're going to look at my biggest trade in Genius Brands. So I first bought at 9:16 a.m. That was 100 shares for 234. So it was this area in here. 234 is that level. So sorry, it was right there. And then I bought about 400 shares at 226.5 right after the market opened at 9:31. And then I bought at 228 also at 9:31. So I was buying in this area. I then bought 200 more shares at $2.37. The reason why that happened and it was so high was because I placed a market order around this area and it spiked very quickly, and so I ended up getting in up there, which was actually really bad. But you can see that I sold everything at 235. So this area right here. And those first couple trades got me around $62 this morning. So that was good. $62 off of GNUS brand. So now let's take a look at how I made $63 off of Dave & Buster's stock, because I know you guys like that stock. But please subscribe and like if you are liking the video so far. So Dave & Buster's stock the other day, I talked about where I could see this stock going. But let's take a look at my day trades first, and then I'll talk about where I see that stock going right after. So I first bought at 9:34 a.m. I bought at $12. So this area in here, it was 10 shares just kind of to get into the stock. I then bought 20 shares at $11.81. 20 more at $11.77. So let's take a look. Be in this area. I then bought 50 shares at $11.64. So that would be this area here. I then picked up another 50 shares at $11.77. So that was in this area as the stock was making its move back up. And then 50 shares on its next tick down at around $11.69. So would have been right in that area. Then I bought at $11.78. Closer up to there. That was 50 shares, I believe. That was 50 shares also. Then this is where I got this is how I got my cost basis so low. I picked up 50 shares at $11.66. So right around that area. And then I picked up 40 shares at $11.60 in that area, and then 6 extra shares at $11.45. So let's talk about what I was seeing as the stock was going down. I think at that time it had already been down some for the morning. It was down in pre-market. And then I started seeing this bigger move down, so I just bought in to open those positions, and then I did get faked out here. I actually thought there's a low RSI. I think that this is going to be the push up because you can see consolidation. If you take out that side, let's look at just this. That's kind of a weird view, but just imagine that these red bars aren't there. This starts to look like consolidation. It comes down, hits this level, this one opens, comes down, comes back up for the close, and this bar makes a solid move up. But then we start to see the sell-off again, and this is even better consolidation than what I saw there. So let's talk about where I sold out and why. I sold out at $11.89. So let's take a look at what time I sold out. 9:44. So I did sell out right in that area. I was pretty much done trading for the day. It had already been over an hour. Most of the time it's 50 minutes, and I had gotten to 70, 80 minutes of trading. So I was starting to get worn out from the trading. And so I took the profit, and I'm happy with that. So $125.47 profit. I've made at least $100 in the past 3 days, and the day before that was like a $98 day, I think. I'll check that and leave it in the description of this video. So please like and subscribe. It helps me a ton. and I'll make a completely separate video either tomorrow or the day after about where I see Dave & Buster's going, where I see the overall market going. Today's weird because it's an up day and it's still kind of an uneasy atmosphere for lots of people. So thank you very much for tuning in. Go watch some of my other videos. Have a great day.